Hi! So today I wanted to do a slightly different, more specific video, and this is just a makeup look, and I've aimed this towards girls and women going through cancer treatment, whether that's chemotherapy or radiation. So you might have lost your hair and your eyebrows and your eyelashes, and you're just not feeling or looking like yourself, and you just want a bit of a confidence boost. And personally I've been through this myself twice, so I understand where you're all coming from. And I couldn't find loads of videos like this around, so I thought I would try and have a go. And it's slightly dressy, but I reckon you could wear this every day or tone it down a bit and wear it every day. But yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, carry on watching. So the first thing I want to talk about is moisturising, because that is such an important thing after you've had any chemotherapy or radiation, because all your skin becomes completely dry. And the moisturiser I've been using is this one. This is Doublebase gel. This was prescribed to me by my hospital, and it's really good. If you are on radiation or having radiation or on chemotherapy, I would definitely recommend asking your hospital about this stuff, because it's specifically for those sort of things. And you can either get the Doublebase or diprobase. And it's just a really, really good moisturiser. The other one I want to talk about is one that I only have a tester of. This is a Bobbi Brown moisturiser. This is the Extra Repair Moisture Cream. And I have only got a tester of this because the big thing is £60, and I can't bring myself to spend that much on a moisture cream. So I'm sparingly using the tester. But this is honestly just incredible. Well, I only use it when I've got really dry skin or a dry patch. So the other week I had a patch here where it was really dry and peely skin. I put this on before I went to bed. In the morning when I woke up and I put my face on, put my makeup on, the whole dry skin patch was gone. So yeah, it's amazing. If you have the money to spend on this cream, I definitely recommend going to get it. Okay, so starting with foundation, I am going to be using the MAC Face and Body. I have this in N1, the palest shade. But I want to use this foundation because it's quite a dewy finish. It's quite light coverage. You might find that the treatment you're on has made your skin go quite red, so you might want a slightly fuller foundation, but this one you can build up. I was trying to find a video like this to help me when I've been going through treatment, and I couldn't find a good... Well, I found a few, but I didn't find many tutorials for people with cancer. And it's the one time you really need makeup, isn't it? Because it's very helpful at giving you a little bit of confidence. Right, I'm going to leave my skin for now and come back to that, because I'm worried the eyeshadows I'm using are shimmery and they might be a bit of fall down. So I will come back to that. So I'm going to be doing my eyebrows next, because I think this is a big part of cancer treatment, losing your hair and your eyebrows and your eyelashes, and you just don't look like yourself. I've been very fortunate that my eyebrows have grown back quite well, but there has been times when I haven't had any eyebrows, and I think that's probably worse than having no hair, because it does make you look a bit weird and not like yourself. So what I'm going to be using is my trusty MAC brow kit that I put together. But you might have absolutely no eyebrows or just a few hairs where it's coming back or something. So you might want to find a stencil to help you fill in your eyebrows so you get them even, you get a good shape. There's loads of places that do that sort of thing, so just have a look on the internet and see what you can find. But I'm going to be using the MAC brow kit because this is what works for me. You might also find a pencil is better for you. Yeah, I'm going to be taking this colour here, which is Amiga. You don't want to fill them in too heavily, so I'm just doing very light short strokes to try and create the look of little hairs. I now want to take the darker shade, which is this one. This is Charcoal Brown. These are both from MAC, I don't know if I said that. And I just want to take that on the bottom of my eyebrows here and here, where it's a little bit sparse and the hairs haven't grown back, so it's a bit lighter. Just Very lightly again though. I now want to take a brow gel over the top so that if you haven't got many hairs, it's just going to define them and make them stand out a bit more. And I want to take a coloured brow gel, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Drama, and I have this in dark brown. Okay, moving on to eyes, I want to start by priming my eyelids because I find, for me, my eyelids get very oily and shiny, and so my eyeshadow just slides off. So I'm using, this is only a tester because I'm trying to use this up. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and it's just the plain one, the original I think. But I just want to put a load of that on my eyelids, and then using my fingers I am just going to blend that in. Okay, for eyeshadow I want to use my Naked 2 palette because I have not used this for ages, and it's a really good palette, and it's one of those palettes that everybody has, so hopefully you've got it if you're watching this, or it's not hugely expensive, so it was really well priced for what it is. So you might be able to go and get it, but there's also dupes of this. You can get similar colours, actually quite similar colours to some of the shades in here. But yeah, I'm going to be using this today. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking this colour here, which is Tease, and it's just like a matte, kind of slightly muted purple colour. I'm just taking a small amount of this on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to rub that in my crease. Just keep building it up until you've got it how you want it. And then taking a clean 217 brush, I'm just going to blend that out. I now want to take this really gorgeous kind of champagne-y pinky colour here, which is Booty Cool, and I'm just taking that on a big flat brush and putting that all over the lid. And also taking it into my tear duct area. That looks so pretty. And then the last colour I want to take is this one, which is a really gorgeous sparkly kind of purpley, pinky, taupey, I don't really know. Really nice shade though, but it's Decay. I always want to call it YDC. I don't know why, but I've got that stuck in my head. I'm just taking it on a Real Techniques shading brush, and then I just want to take it into the outer corner and keep building it up, and then kind of slope it inwards. And then I'm also going to take it on the inner corner. So I want the middle of my eye to be the only bit without the YDK. And going back in with my 217 brush, I just want to blend that out a bit. And then go in again with the Booty Cool in the centre of my eye. Before I carry on and finish my eyes, I want to go back to my face and finish my face makeup. So concealer, I'm taking two concealers. The first one I'm using is MAC Mineralize Concealer, and I just want this to go under my eyes, around my nose and on my chin. And then taking my other concealer, which is the Collection Lasting Perfection, I think. It's all rubbed off, so I don't know. But I'm just going to take this on any blemishes. I now want to take a powder, and I am going to be using this New Look Pure Colour pressed powder, and this was given to me. I wouldn't have bought this myself, but it's actually reasonably good and I quite like it, so I thought I would use it today. I just want to take that on my nose. I'm just going to press it on so it doesn't remove the foundation. I also want to take a bit under my eyes to keep my concealer in place. Tiny bit on my forehead and a tiny bit on my chin. Okay, moving back to eyes, I'm going to finish my eyes before I finish the rest of my face. Going back in with my Naked palette, I'm going to take Tease again, which is the first shade I used, the matte one, and I'm just going to take that under my eyes. And then blending that out with the 217 brush again. So very commonly with chemotherapy and radiation, your eyelashes will fall out. And my eyelashes are still falling out now and growing back and just doing their own thing. But I want to take a Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner, this is just a black one, and I want to just very finely line my top lash line to just make the lash line look thicker. I currently am using a mix of 3 mascaras. I've got the Maybelline Falsies, Rimmel Wow Lash, and a little tester of the Benefit Bad Gal. I prefer the tester because I find the real size is just too big, but I do love this mascara. But I've been using 3 because my lashes aren't as they used to be. They're not brilliant at the moment. I've got more on the top of this side and more on the bottom of this side, so I'm using a mix of different mascaras to get them to look even. I'm going to start with the Rimmel Wow Lash and just put that on the tops, but I would recommend using the mascaras or using any mascara that works for you. My eyes look very blue today. Okay, I'm now taking the Benefit Bad Gal and putting that on my bottom lashes. Okay, so moving back onto skin, I have found that with my treatment, I don't know if this is the same for everyone, but I am not allowed in the sun after chemo and after radiation. And so I am a lot paler than I would be if I was out and in the sun and getting a bit of sun on my skin. So I want to bronze up my face a little bit, and I'm going to take this Too Faced bronzer. This is the Beach Bunny bronzer, and it's just a load of colours and it's quite shimmery and pretty. And I'm just going to take this on a big blush brush. I'm going to take it down my neck as well, and I want to take a tiny bit down my nose. I then want to take a highlighter just to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, and I am taking Nars Albatross. I have not used this in forever and I used to be obsessed with it. So I'm just taking that on the tops of my cheekbones and slightly up into my temples. I'm also going to take a tiny bit of this on the top of my Cupid's bow. For blush, I'm taking this palette here, which is called How About Them Apples by the Balm, and I love it. It's just got a load of different colours in it that can be used for your cheeks or for your lips. I also love this because it's got funny, sexy men down the sides. But I'm going to be taking this colour here, which is the lightest shade, and this is Cider. So moving on to lips, I have 2 lipsticks. The first one is Hue, and it's a really gorgeous pale pinky nude. I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers. And the next one is another nude, but this is slightly darker and a bit more browny, and this is Peach Blossom. And I then want to take this lip liner from Clinique. This is 36 Soft Rose. And I'm really annoyed because it's broken and it won't let me twist it up, so I've only got... Oh, it's working. Oh, yes. Right, okay. Excitement over. I'm just going to take this on my top lip. And just part way down, I'm not going the whole way. And then the same on the bottom. So this is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful for all you girls out there with cancer who need just a little bit of a boost in the confidence. A boost in confidence even. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below if you have any ideas or if you enjoyed the video. And please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!